Isn't that Jean? Seems she's talking to someone. Let's let her finish, then go say hi.
Which is what has brought us to this point in the... If you are unable to promptly deal with the storm terror threat, then leave the... We can put an end to Mondstadt's dragon issues. All we need to do... Yes. What's your point?
I'd expect a more professional attitude from... Yet here you are saying you want to put an end to what... I won't have any of this nonsense in front of the Knights of Favonius.
It's not as crazy as you... Fine. That's enough At this stage, it's simply an I'll be sure to make...
Oh, you're back. Thanks for your help. The elemental flow is finally stable. The aftermath of Storm Terror's last attack... However, the pressure from the delegation has become too big to be ignored.
Delegation? From Liyue Harbor or Inazuma City?
Snezhnaya. They choose to follow the god of Cryo. Their envoys go by a particular name, the Fatui. Heard of them?
Oh, them? They're super famous! Wait, infamous is more the word.
I don't think killing Storm Terror is the right course of action. The Cryo God's Fatui have always coveted the Animo God's power. I don't believe they have Mondstadt's best interests at heart. What is it? Oh, let us head back to... We shouldn't discuss important matters out in the open. Mondstadt and Snezhnaya are considered the same in status. Mondstadt is independent and does not belong to any other nation. In fact, despite being referred to as a city, Mondstadt is a nation. Though, Snezhnaya's Fatui are known to be the most aggressive diplomats in Teyvat.
Makes sense, given the...
It's a crystal embedded with some kind of power. Lisa, are you able to analyze it?
Let me take a look. I can see impurities in the crystal. No, I'm sorry. I can't make a proper analysis at the moment. Give me some time.
Right. I'll leave the research to you then, Lisa.
Understood. I'll notify you all if I make any progress. Though I wouldn't go getting your hopes up. They were incredibly ancient texts, not to mention... Ouch! Gosh, that hurt! The impurities in the crystal... It hurts when I get close. I see. It appears to react to the impurities and the elemental energy we embody repel each other. It's strange, though. You have elemental abilities as well, but don't seem to be affected in the same way. Anyway, the crystal would be better left in the hands of my cutie. It will just be a pain if left with us, both literally and metaphorically.
Fascinating. Do you know anything about what makes you I do not... Well then, the Knights of Favonius have another favor to... Please accept the title of Honorary Knight, and the gratitude.
Honorary Knight of Favonius?
We ask for your continued assistance in finding some... Storm Terror's rage and strange crystal. May the wind open your eyes to the truth. We'll meet back here if you find anything.
There's something you didn't... The dragon and the crystal weren't the only things we saw. So you do remember him. He looks just like that guy down there. What? That green guy disappeared. Use element I track it down. His footprints lead to this wall.
What is to be sung transpired in days of yore, when the divine archons still walked the earth. A dragon cast his curious gaze on the world below, as he parted from the heavens that gave his birth. The dragon sought truth amongst common folk, but mortal trifles only fogged his mind. The wind-born bard strummed his strings dolce, and the holy lyre answered his questions kind. The dragon was but a child, full of wonder, and soared the heavens free from care. The bard's songs invited him to sing along, for he yearned to let all perceive him fair. In ancient legends, the bard and dragon were. The tides of despair soon engulfed the land. The lion fang perished, and the falcon flag slept. As a vile dragon approached Mondstadt in full stand. Over the cathedral loomed death and reverence. Of the people's agony, the bard soon sang. The soaring dragon heeded his great calls, and amidst the windstorms of brutal war sprang. Blood of venom sent the sky dragon into slumber, only to awake to be expelled in a war. Why do people in this age loathe me so? But the holy lyre replied no more. Wrath and woe, vigor and venom, poured from the dragon's bitter eyes. The dragon's curse sprawled in silence. The lyre could no longer soothe his cries.
Wait, you guys are... Oh, that's right. You're the ones that carried the Wallen. The Wallen? Who's that? Huh? Oh, right! Most people seem to... Why do you call him that? Are you two meant to be close?
Oh, so close.
Hey! So... I might think this guy has a screw loose.
the Bard. Three-time winner of the most popular Bard on Mondstadt, to be precise. So,
Given you recognize us, Paimon doesn't believe we need to explain. Of course it's about Storm Terror.
Storm?
Hey, how do you abstract? Alright, show it to him.
Oh, this.
What? The crystal's been purified? When?
To Ball and he, the anguish he feels has brought him to tears.
Tears?
He was once such a gentle child, now so full of rage and suffering. I also came across a dark crystal. Can you purify it? You have some wonderful. Someone like you is going to end up getting written into our bards. Oh, a hero so bright should she stand in the light. Those outside are really not time to compose a melon anyway. Even if Golan is not taken down, he'll burn himself out in the flames of anger. I really must thank you for purifying your teardrop crystal. It is I've already and seeing this here has brought my
Friend?
What? Hey! This is the solo on Mondstadt's hero. Bye.
What do you make of that? As far as he's concerned, you're weird, no? Familiar? I don't know. You're alone on that one. But did he just say Mondstadt's hero? Oh, I don't know. It's just that huge tree. You know, gigantic one. Can't miss it. Sure, you still remember.
Oh? What are you doing? Though I was just wondering if you would happen to follow me. You speak of the god of Animo, Barbados? He already disappeared from Liyue and Inazuma's respective gods of Geo and Electro are still present, but Mondstadt has seen many a moon since they last. Why do you wish to know about the god of Animo?
Oh, it's because gods...
Just how is it that everyone sees Storm Terror? That said, there's no need to rush. I have not been back in a while. It seems there are a few who are unhappy with my arrival.
The wind! I can't open my eyes! What is a creature like that doing out here in such a calm place? You think it was... His relationship with the wind seems even deeper than yours. Bet you can't keep up with me! Get him! No one escapes my sights! Hey! Go Baron Bunny!
Disappear!
Get him!
Seems the dragon wasn't the only thing affected by this change. Now then, you were saying someone had told... Is that so? Quite the scholar, I must say. She's not wrong. The conflict has reached this point only because his hate, however, did not arise from the people, nor was it born from his own nature. The black blood flowing through his heart has been torturing him for years. That's what has allowed him to be led astray by the lies of the Abyss Mage. They are from the Abyss Order, an organization comprised of I don't know where they come from. All I know is that they hold many hilly trolls out in the wild take orders from. Before arriving here, I too was like Dvalin. But now, before us stands the symbol of Mondstadt's hero. The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way being here with you beneath this great tree feels like when the tear was purified earlier.
So, how
That would be because I tried to communicate with As a result, not only did I not manage to help Dvalin break his curse, but instead was also infected myself. Yes, it was... So to make up for it, you're coming with me to the
Mondstadt Cathedral
to claim a certain holy liar to him. one of the most treasured items in Mondstadt. It's the lyre that Barbados. With it, perhaps I can help Dvalin draw his.
Will it really stop Storm Terror from causing more?
Of course! I'm the best bard in. There's not a single song I do not know, no matter if it's from the past, present. Look me in the eyes. Do you not find me trustworthy?
So how can we get the whole?
It's said that it's enshrined deep within the cathedral. I'll go take a look around. You can go. Let me handle this. Hello there, sister!
May the Animo god bless you, young bard.
Actually, I know a secret that can save
Oh, what a blessing from the god of Animo! But you should report that to the Knights of Favonius. Why?
Because you, dear sister, I'd like to borrow the Holy Lyre. With it,
Please see yourselves out.
What?
It's a vicious dragon indeed, but once the acting Grand Master makes up her mind, nothing can stand in the Knight's way.
That's simply not acceptable.
That foolish beast betrayed the winds. Not even the god of Animo themselves would—
Please.
I'm afraid not, little boy. Strange. Somehow I feel so bad rejecting this sweet
Then, I guess I'm left with— I cannot hide my disciples. Rejoice! Behold, the god of Animo, Barbados, has descended. Shocked, aren't you? Don't you just want to cry out and rejoice?
If there's nothing else, I'll be going back to handle the cathedral.
Wait! Huh? But I have at least... She didn't deny that the cathedral... Now, since you're the... Maybe you can give it a shot.
Barbados bless you. I know you. You and Amber saved Mondstadt that. So what brings you here? Tasks from the acting Grand. Is that so? Not that I don't trust you. It's just that a suspicion. He's full of nonsense and even called himself Barbados. There are regulations in place for the use of the Holy Lyre. Currently, signed documents from the Grand Master Seneschal. So, may I see the document from the Knights of Favonius? A signed document is required. Now, if you'll excuse.
It didn't work. I just wanted to know how influential the hotshot of the... You see, the best warrior should always be presented with the best sword. Does the story not make for a fit?
So what are you trying to say?
No, that's not it. More of a commentary regarding Mondstadt's inability. Very well. Looks like borrowing it is not going to... Today we stand for free will. Come now, speak up. That's what free will is for. But seriously, you're more... Aside from singing, I don't really have any other... Besides, if I was caught, I'd have no one to write the grave
How can it be a grave injustice if you go...
But things are different for you. You are the superstar of the Knights of... Should you get caught, you would... The guards here. It seems they're off. If we manage to seize this opportunity...
Stop mentioning us getting caught!
What do you say? Yes. Seems I did, Your point being? Why does your...
Paimon will fill you in on her background story when we get the time.
Huh?
Who are you? She disappeared!
Freeze! What are you doing here?
No, run! Oh no! We're busted! Run!
What? Follow me.
Master D-Luke, this is this week's accounts.
The disaster.
Well, let's hope it all...
Hi! We'd like a seat at your, least conspicuous table.
The second floor has fewer customers. You'd be less conspicuous up there. But aren't you a bard? Why not sit front and center?
Let's save the paid performance for next...
Hey, keep an eye on them. There's something...
Ask who exactly?
The protectors of Mondstadt.
Master D-Luke, have you seen two thieves around?
What happened? Why have you
Haven't you heard, Master D-Luke? Two thieves are trying to steal the whole...
Oh? How odd.
Isn't it? The Holy Lyre is a treasure that was played by the god of animal themselves.
Why would one want to steal something they can't sell off? Would pay better.
Huh?
Sorry, off topic. Believe they headed that way.
Understood. Thank you, Master D-Luke.
Today, I think I'll have a glass...
You can put down that bottle you stole from behind the counter.
something cold.
Right. I want answers.
Let me finish my drink first. I'll pay you.
Well,
It's not about money. You seem too young to be drinking.
No need to worry. When I started drinking, you were still... Oh, you want to ask, who's this? Am I right? He is Master Diluc, the boss. He's very famous. By the way, his dandelion wine is one of... Although most of the time I can only afford a bottle or two.
I just heard about some thieves from the guards. For the record, I like your guts for trying to steal the Holy Lyre de Hamel. Even if you are fools. But we don't often get...
it wasn't us that stole it. The real...
This is the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. Why would someone so...
Hotshot? Ah, so you and the bard are close friends? Well, despite only being a passing traveler, you still offered your help to Mondstadt in its time of need. A shame you joined the Knights. The Knights of Favonius. Inefficient right from beginning, and towards the Fatui, weak and conservative. Forget it. I don't feel like talking about...
Seems you don't really like the Knights of Favonius.
Just differences in approach is all. I have my own hopes for this city. Now, answers. What?
You sure you want to know? It could implicate you in the affairs of the Knights of Favonius.
That's fine. I somehow always end up...
If I tell you the story with a performance, will you believe me?
It depends. I'll make my own judgment.
Then will I get paid?
Your reward will range from anywhere between 5 Mora and the Holy Lyre. It all depends.
Very well. Let me put on...
What did I just witness? This is confidential information.
Why? Perhaps the winds are... What say you, Master Diluc?
Interesting. Give me some time. I'll organize some contacts. Outlander, as one of the knights, it seems you're not a suspect. Blonde is the only description on the wanted poster. You should be safe. As for the bard, however, it'd be better.
No problem. I liked...
Okay. Let's meet here tonight after the...
Come in, take a seat. We have a few specials today at Angel Share.
You're here. Wait, you're...
Well, first of all, I contacted more than one. Secondly, she came here as Jean herself, not as the acting Grandmaster. A Jean you would never see, even as an honorary knight.
What a surprise. I heard about the Holy Lyre, but I never suspected. So, the sound of the Holy Lyre can purify storm terror and...
That's right. Your honorary knight is putting themselves on the front line. Now that's the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius.
Feels like we're breaking the law.
I understand this kind of absurd explanation is hard, but we can ask the bard to play the song again to try
I believe you.
to persuade...
I can't think of any reason for Dvalin's betrayal, given it was one... However, if it was poisoned in the battle over Mons, and then corrupted by the Abyss Mage after it woke up... But as acting Grandmaster, I obviously cannot make diplomatic pressure from the Fatui. Makes it hard for us to see. People would think I lost grip on the gravity of the situation.
That's one of the reasons I don't like the Knights of Favonius. What surprises me is that you would believe an Outlander so easily.
My cautious and meticulous superior, even you trust him, don't you, sir?
I already told you not to call me sir. Never mind.
Wow.
I have a rough idea of where the Holy Liar Mel is.
Nice recovery. She's really telling.
The conflict between Mondstadt and Snezhnaya stems from the conflict between the Seven Nations, and the cryogods Fatui seem to be after the animal god's power. Right. If the Knights of Favonius publicly prevented an attempt on the only other way to affect the animal god's power is to take
The number of Fatui that have come to Mondstadt is far from limited. I've already managed to...
Diluc has determined that the Holy Liar is not being held in the Goth Grand Hotel. I imagine they don't want to leave something stolen in a place where it could...
Han gets it! If too much of a scene gets made, then it's...
Such is the diplomacy between the Seven Nations. Outlander, ready to...
Jean just said the Fatui are trying to take Dvalin's power for the cryogod. I fear this might fall short of their true intentions.
Come on, let's get moving.
I think they intend to use
We're not
Barbados'
frozen in
connection to
place
the wind.
after all.
Just like...
The god of animal? Hasn't been seen for more than 1,000 years. What makes you think that's their intention?
Oh...
Forget it. I don't like having to pry. Here, take this.
What is it?
A disguise to protect your identity. Put it on before you run into the Fatui. Unfortunately, there's still one of Mondstadt's allies. At least that's the facade we're maintaining. Our actions are going to get them stirred up. Better to not implicate yourself on a personal level.
The Statue of the Seven seems to be affected by a monster nearby. Defeating that monster might remove the strange wind current seal thingy around the Statue of the Seven.
No! Don't! The entire floor's defenses have been broken. I thought it was the Abyss Order attacking. No, don't! We hid the lyre in the depths of the place it's being kept is locked up tight. If you're after, I don't know which one of the guards has it, but I'm sure.
This guy looks like he's about to what?
You just worry. One of the 11 is already in Mondstadt. Signora, when she gets her hands on you, she's gonna string you up and torture you. When that time comes.
Did he say Signora? What a strange name.
Number 8 of the 11 goes by the name Signora. The fact that the Fatui can run amok across the 7 nations like they do is entirely because of the 11. We need to act quickly before she gets wind of what's going on.
Ha! The will of Shneznaya is as...
another room. Seems like we turned this room inside out, but no key. Time to move on to another room. There's one room left that we haven't tried. Surely the key must be in there.
Who are you? What? I have the key here. You can head in from the hall outside, but don't...
Where did you rats scurry out from? Signora's not going to tolerate this kind of interference in our affairs. So I'll be the one to take care of it, with her the trouble of having to deal with you herself. Freeze!
With the wind!
Eyes on me!
No escape!
Take this!
Prepare yourself.
Bet you can't keep up with me. No escape.
Leaving so soon?
There's
No escape. Prepare you. Can't run from death.
Finally, the liar is back in safe hands. Where did that guy go, though? He was here a second ago.
Senora is going to end you. The songs bards sing of your demise will be so terrifying. The people...
Big talk for a guy who still ran...
Welcome back! This is the Holy Lyre! You managed to retrieve it! The pattern of flowing wind carved on the rosewood, and the strings still feel cool to the—
What do you think, Venti? Can you summon Dvalin?
Although this lyre is the real thing, as you can see, the lyre has been through 1,000 years of hit. In this condition, you couldn't play music fit for even—
Bards fight to get on the stage of my tavern. Don't make assumptions.
Is that really important right now? And you! Did you just borrow the Holy Lyre to... What do you mean?
Anyway, we won't be able to call Dvalin with it. The lyre itself is fine, but the string— You're up, Outlander. Relax. It's just that the intensity of animal power has great— You still have Dvalin your Stardust Crystal? Great! Try to use it on the Holy— Work as expected.
This youthful glow.
Praising yourself? Really?
I was talking about the Holy Lyre.
Thanks to our traveler friend having purified the crystal, the Holy Lyre— That said, its power is far from replenished. It'd be great if we could get more tears. I can surmise that Dvalin will be suffering alone in some—
Poor baby.
This is not something that an honorary knight can accomplish alone. When you get the teardrop crystal, please let our honorary knight perform—
Heroes supporting each other and setting out on a journey. Let me come up with a song.
Is that all you're going to do?
Wouldn't be much of a bard if I didn't, now would I?
You're so cheeky. You deserve an ugly— Oh, Paimon knows. From now on, you'll be—
This search reminds me of a feud I once had with the Fatui. 6 months ago, a thief stole treasure from the East Temple of the Four.
Whoa, what was it? A cup used by Barbados?
No. Although if such a thing existed, it would be very valuable.
What's the hurry?
Among all the relics they managed to dig up, one particular object was very rare. It was a vial which contained the Animo god's breath.
Hey! Relics come in every shape and form, huh?
Anyone with an eye for fine art would like to add this relic to their collection. Once word got out, the Fatui started trying to seek it out as well. They've made tons of counterfeits that can be found everywhere. In response, I just bought every one I could find, irrespective of its authenticity. We're still at it now. I've bought more than 2,000 fakes to date, and the Fatui are yet to find the real one.
Whoa, you guys are insane. So it means the real one must be out there somewhere on the black market. Paimon will give you a discount on them if she finds any, because Paimon's just great like that.
Sure, you can try to find the real one. I'll take what you find, even if they're fake. Once you're done, find me at the winery. I'll trade you a beer for every 20 you find.
Don't push your luck. Ha! Ha! Ha!
No escape!
This one will be frozen in time. Dodge this! Dodge this! Cool it! Disappear! Freeze!
Back off! Tenacious! Ha!
Don't get frostbite. Cool it! Don't push your luck. Freeze!
No one escapes my sights! Get him!
Free! be frozen. Freeze. Freeze.
Paimon didn't think we'd find the volunteers in a place like this.
As knights, we are taught to hone our investigative skills.
Wow!
In my experience, the secret to finding what you are looking for is to never look for it in the first place. Don't think too much about it and don't search too hard. And before you know it, what you're looking for will appear right before your very eyes.
What?
Don't worry about it too much. The more flustered you become, the less likely you are to find it. Pay attention to what you see in your peripheral vision, and you might just stumble upon what you're looking for.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like that would work.
No, seriously, it does though. In fact, it's how I used to find my tortoise whenever he went missing.
Wait! You had a pet?